Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed here, and welcome back to our newest favourite game, Unknown Past, Dorothy's Secret, in Witch's Heart. Did you brush your teeth? Not yet, we've just eaten. Hehe, was it delicious? I'm glad. So that's another cyclical nature breaker, because we've not had that experience before. Unless in some other timeline which we have not yet played in, because it's in the past, technically. Then there we go. Nothing else too bad, I believe. So, what is next on our agendas? Is it to see either Ash or Wallardo? Is it to see Noelle? Definitely not Noelle then. That's locked. You're still doing what it is that you're doing with the flowers. Nothing going about here. So we just had the meal up there. We found out what was going on with the monsters. So maybe now it's tea time in Cyrus's room. No, that's not it, Captain. Maybe it's the kitchen. Maybe Ash is cooking dinner. That's probably it. But didn't he just... Ah, here he is. Good work cleaning. I'll have a meal ready very soon. Okay. So we need to do something else first beforehand. But what? What exactly do we need to do now? What is our objective now then? Bath? Nah, it's too soon for that. No more cleaning. Nothing to do there. So honestly, what would our next objective be? Unless there's something else we need to do in that realm, which we started out in. But I don't see the point of it. Unless there is. We never know. Another look around this mystical realm. That doesn't really have an explanation as to why it's there or how it's there. Gonna take good care of it, good. Like what? And this is the photo room. Not that one. Was it this one? Hello. Whoa now. Hehe, what a man. Here you can spend 5 rainbow coins to get a photo taken. I just had a great idea. I just thought of a perfect outfit for you. Hey, can I take your photo? Hey, please, please. I don't think so. Why should I? So it's not going to be that. It's not going to be that easy to find out whereabouts we need to go next. You? It's my dream to fill this world with flowers. I plan to keep setting up planters all over, so please do fill them. Thank you for that. Let's have a little look around this area then. If there is anything to go by. Is there something to go by? I'm not too sure at this point in time. I heard the red eyeball demons in here are weak to armlets. Armlets as in Cyrus, maybe. Okay, so there is some logic behind all this. These guys don't want to be near us. Okay, excellent. So there's a point to that being impossible. There we go. Hello. Even roses have thorns. Yo, I'm Poppy the Forest Fairy. Thanks so much for coming to see me, my dear devoted fan. Well, let's meet again somewhere. Bye-bye. Well then, thank you. So, I'm glad of that. Yes. You don't know about that stuff. That's fine. What else is going on here? Hello. Yes, you want to eat. What do you want? A delicious stew that's pure white like snow. Okay. Not sure where to go. Not that though, thanks. Not into the abyss. It's one thing I'm slightly disliking about this game is just because of the amount of illogical place you need to go to in order to proceed through the story. Is where we get guests. Well, now I suppose you've been good, so I suppose you can have a present. Yellow ornaments. Nice. We can decorate the Christmas tree with that. That's a good one, don't you think? A very, very big good one. Now I'm really stuck. What on earth do we do? Forest space, top right door. Talk to the eyeball monster. Win the game. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, walkthrough? Yeah, this is how lost I am. I don't know where to go. Oh, dearie me. So enter another door of sorts back then when... Okay, so here we are. So top right door. So it must be this one. This one? I'm Spot the Difference Man. Want to take my challenge? Yeah, I do want to take a challenge. Thanks a bunch. Okay, let's get started. Let me explain the rules. There's 7 differences between the 2 photos I'm going to show you, pictures. You gotta find all of them in time. If you can't find them all in time, we pick 3 times you lose. Okay, let's go. Thanks for that. So, what is the difference? This time around, I really can't... Okay, there's a star up there. And then, the paper's crooked here, but not in the other one. There's a little slip of paper underneath this one. That's a different colour. Anything on Cyrus himself? God, these sort of ones are quite annoying. Like, are you sure there's any other ones? Yeah, set up a failure here. Okay, I thought that was a bit smaller or a bit bigger on the other side. I generally have no clue, that. Like, some of the differences are just so subtle that you just cannot see them. Yeah, that was too bad. Try it again sometime. Thank you very much. We'll do this. It's totally possible, but I just don't know where to see them. Okay, there we go. Whew, some of those changes are so subtle. Especially the pentagram one, because it kind of just looks completely camouflaged. Oh man, well, it was so good fun. It was such great fun. So that must have been what we needed to do to make time transpire by. So hopefully now Ash is ready with the meal. I'm hoping so anyways, otherwise I'm just going to have to keep referring to a walkthrough every single time I get stuck, which is very unpleasant. But I do want to play the game, you know. And when the difficulty of the game gets absurd, then it does take away the fun of the game. Hello! That's something I really want, actually. I want a heart. Because I don't have one. My name's Cyrus. My name's Cyrus and my heart is just non-existent. Oh wait, we've run out of save slots? Maybe I should not have done... No, that's okay actually, because I suppose the other conclusions will have their own separate downloads. That it? Good. What? Oh, for goodness sakes, game. Is that literally it? Or not it? What else is there to do? Oh, for goodness sakes, that was such a silly step I missed out on. Just look in other places in the mansion, see if there's anybody that's going to drop nearby. Like, some of these steps are so absurd. Noelle, you look a bit unwell there. Eh? Noelle? Noelle? Gasp. Pant. Noelle, are you alright? Noelle? I'm fine. No, you don't look fine at all. That's right. Haven't you been unwell since yesterday? Should we go with you back to your room? Ash, what are you doing here? Dinner is ready, but... Ash. Noelle! Dinner, huh? Sorry. I'll be right there. No, you look quite sick. I think you should rest in your room. Huh? Nah. I think so as well. You shouldn't push yourself. Noelle, let's go back to your room. Noelle? I want to eat with you all. Well then, what do you say we all eat together in Noelle's room? Huh? It's lonely all on your own. I understand. Especially when you're sick. You want someone at your side. That sounds great. As long as Noelle's okay with it, of course. But I'm in favour. Let's all eat together in Noelle's room. I think that's a fine idea too. Everyone. Ah, the other personnel I was just thinking about. What's up? Oh, Luado! We've decided we're all eating together. Sorry, eating dinner in Noelle's room tonight. In Noelle's room? Got it. Shall I carry the food? Yes. Noelle, shall I lend you a shoulder? Ah. I'll lend you mine too. But thank you. You're not taking advantage of Noelle's weakness now, are you? Willado. Ooh. Noelle, are you feeling any better? Yeah. It's been a lot better now. I'm sorry, everyone. I've put you through so much trouble. What are you saying? Yeah, really. Besides, this sort of thing is fun. No, but the pain is not fun, but getting together is. Oh, but it might not be good to make any especially loud noises. Right, he might not be able to rest well. We'll be quiet. Nah, that's perfectly fine. I'd like it better if you're lively. Nah. Noelle, if you say that, I'm gonna make such a ruckus. I get carried away really quick, so unless somebody stops me, I'm really noisy. So am I. So am I. I get carried away. In a way, these are the lively three. Noelle, do you think you can eat a full dinner? I think I'm fine with just some soup. Alright. Thank you for your concern. I know it's the other way around, but we're good with that. It means the same thing. That was a great meal. Really, everyone. I'm sorry. Jeez, please stop apologizing. The American way of apologizing. I know, really. Get well soon, alright? Ash seems awfully nice to Noelle. That's a little surprising. Willado hasn't said a word for some time. Break the ice, then. Something seems strange about him. You're not the only one. Cyrus. What are we to do in this scenario now? This is like the most story-heavy involved game I've probably played in RPG Maker games. I hope Noelle gets better soon. Indeed. Noelle. I want you to help as much as you're able. You're the only one I can rely on. I don't want Claire to die. Ash? Ash? Oh, yes? Is something the matter? I was thinking about something else and completely ignored what you said. I'm sorry. Huh? No. Yes, I understand. Please leave the dishes to me. Right. Well, I was just staring into space for some reason, too. But perhaps I'm doing that as well. Well, I'm going back to my room. Alright. Okay then, I'll go down and clean the dishes. Yeah. Surely it's getting near evening now. And when the evening comes around, that means there's going to be demonic requests. Should I go help Ash too? No. You should. How about you go be with Noelle? With Noelle? Yes. I'm sure he's lonely in there. And, you know, if something happens, it'd be good for someone to be there. Understood. But don't be too noisy. The surprise might be bad for his health. He doesn't strike me as the type to complain about anything that happens. No, he hides it away. I'll be careful. I won't be too lively. You have an unexpected kind side, huh, Cyrus? Huh? Well, if it were me, I wouldn't appreciate somebody like you at my side when I was sick. What? Hold on. Did you really need to say that? That's just unnecessary. This is one of the first times I've ever seen you smile, Cyrus. I leave Noelle to you. Right. Alright then. What should I do now? Yes. Fulfill the wishes of the troubled demons at foot. So let's go exploring then, shall we, folks? Explore some places. But let's talk to our two friends. Sorry, let me be alone. He seems to be brooding quite a bit. He sure does. You want me to give you a rose? How pretty. Hehehe. Okay, good. We've done one thing. Done one pretty thing there. Hehehe. Now let's find two more things that we can do. Burning the plants seems to fulfill a wish of a demon. What kind of wish would that fulfill, though? Yes, that's good. That's a good thing. Hand over the yellow ornament. Yes, please. Hehe. This'll be a good ornament. I'm impressed. Take this. I'll put it up in no time. No time. I thought you said you gave something to me. Maybe I misinterpreted that. Boop. I like these little mini games. It's so unique in comparison to other RPG Maker games, where it just has a huge number of side things you can do to really contribute to the experience. And I think that's done beautifully. Is that it always adds just a little bit of individuality to it. There was an evil spirit in there, I believe. Unless they've already just gone away. Return to the surface? Absolutely. Ah. Lovely. Ah, ha ha ha. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright, let's try and heal our HP because of the interactions with said monsters. Why does interacting with monsters always take away our HP? That does not make... Actually, it makes some sense, but... It doesn't have to do that every time, especially if it needs our help. Oh, we've just done that. Oh, dearie me. Silly me. I just want some HP back. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's all... No, I don't want to hear... Ziesel, I don't want anything from you. I don't want anything to do with you. Just leave me be. I only wanted to save my game's progression, and that was it. That's just it, okay? That's totally it. Nothing else. So is anything else going on in these apartments? Like these two, for example. Ah, Cyrus. So you were worried for me. Thank you. Noelle's talking with me lots, so I'm having a lot of fun. Hehehe. Well, anyway, don't push it if you're feeling bad. What Claire's trying to say is you're no fun, while Noelle is a lot of fun. Of course that would be locked. Of course it would be locked. Why wouldn't it be locked? Where's Ash? Is he still doing the dishes? No, he's gone. He is completely conked out. In here, maybe? No. No reason to go up there. So where's the next part of the game taking place? Anywhere at all. Like, anywhere. Give me some guidance, please. There is nothing left for me here. To know about unless we know about it. Oh, Willardo's over here. This is where the story continues. Willardo? Why are you here? Hey, what are you looking at? The moon. Seems to be a full moon tonight. Huh? Is that right? So, what do you want with me? Ah, nothing. The diary went missing during the day. It could be that Luardo's one who has it. Noelle said that Luardo and Ash... Sorry, yeah, Noelle said that Luardo and Ash were trying to kill Claire for their wishes. Is it possible that he's like this because of the witch's heart? Is he hesitated about killing Claire? Hey. It may be troubling for me to say this all of a sudden, but... You're acting somehow strange. Like your head's in the clouds. I'm guessing you wouldn't tell me why that is, even if I asked. But are you really alright with that? If all that about the witch's heart is true, he has to kill a person. Waldo, you may have some serious concerns of your own, yet you don't seem like someone who really wants to do such a thing. That's all I want to say, really. Well then. Why? Why am I hesitating? I only got here a few days ago. I've only spent just a couple of days with these people. So why? Even though in the end, they're total strangers. I just want to find relief. I want to be liberated. I've wanted that for so long. If I just stopped thinking already, things would be easy. Things would be easy if I killed my heart for my wishes' sake and become a cruel person. If I became an unfeeling demon. Unfeeling? Oblivious? I wish he's willing to kill for. He might be trying to steady his resolve and move into action. But, how to put it, he seems to be hurting greatly. More story to uncover. Uncover, I mean. I don't know why I put a T in uncover. I was meant to go up then right, so up and left rather than just left. So he's no longer here. Is there a full moon? Is there really a full moon? No bath time for us. And obviously Cyrus can go whenever he wants because he is the owner. Anything happening here? Nothing else. Nothing else. Yep, we've already seen news. Ash. Luado. That. Can't be our own room because we've already been there. There is one other place, but I just want to have a check first. Nothing here. And Woodardo, are you about here? Nope. So where would the story be now if it's not here? Let's just have a little look. Is there any sneaky investigations that we can do while here? No, nothing to do with a carpet. What about up here? We haven't gone up here yet. Not with these guys. So where's our objective now then? I am curious as to where this is all going. Still nothing here in the lime department. Charlotte is nowhere to be seen. This is what I meant by the objective is a bit absurd. Like, you have to look in so many different places. Oh, hello, Ash. What an odd place to find you. What is going on here? Oh, what's this? To think there'd be a bar here. To think there'd be Ash here. This is Leuven red wine, and quite an old vintage at that. Naturally, even I've never gotten to drink one this old. Why is there something so rare here? Welcome, customer. This is Bar Whimsy. It's on the house tonight. Well, want a drink? Too good. This is too good an offer. But if I let it pass, I may never get to drink this. Well, that's only part of it. I wonder why. It feels like this bar has a mysterious charm that draws in customers. Can I have a glass of this? Coming right up. Don't act all too topsy-turvy now. This is very delicious. A mellow and elegant taste. It's been made with a deep tartness, and the taste of it lingers long. It's so hard to describe the words. I may never forget this smell wafting through my nose. I'm glad I came here today. Eh? What is it? Ah, that looks delicious. Maybe I should ask for it too. This guy looks pretty drunk. Why is he drinking so much? What's with this energy? Scary. Just refrain from getting me involved with it, alright? And also, whatever happens, don't think I'm going to be like, I forgive you for what you did while drunk, yes? Understood. Doesn't sound like you do. That's right. I have snacks too. Ones that go well with alcohol. I don't want any. How heartless. You're always so cold to me, Cyrus. That's because I don't like you very much. How cruel of you. Yes, cruel indeed. Can't we be amicable while we're sitting down for drinks? No thanks. What's with this guy? Still drinking? Yes. That photo there. Ah, that one? This is for my family. Huh? Your family, eh? When I get out of here, I think it's about time I visit home. I've got lots of stories to tell them and all. Nice to have a place to go home to. Look at me. Finding him a little enviable. Is this your sister? That's right. Isn't she cute? Yes. Very cute. Good for her. She looks nothing like you. Wow. She does, though. It's because she doesn't that I'm calling her. Okay. It's because she does not that I'm calling her cute. Okay. He's seriously trash, isn't he? I don't think you're that far behind. Still, I thought he was just a weirdo. But he can say some fairly normal things. I suppose he likes his family. I can tell that much. One thing you two have in common is that you both have a family to think about. And it's not as if I completely lack any understanding of that. Lady Dorothy is your family. Really now, have you had too much? It's delicious, that's why. I'm curious about the flavour of this one. Perhaps you should drink some water. Don't complain to me if you regret it later. Drunkenness and demons interfering with your dreams. Well, I'll be going now. Okay, see you later. Good night. What a rogue encounter. Headache. Maybe I had too much. But you're not gonna... Want some water? Oh, thank you very much. Yes, please. That's the problem with alcohol that's on the house. It's just going to get consumed right up. Lovely. Noel's side, lovely, with Claire. What have these two been talking about? I'm really sorry about today. I caused you trouble. What are you saying? Please, get some rest now. That's just what everyone's been telling Noel to do, is to get some rest. Oh, I know. How about we stargaze? Oh. Hey. What are you doing, Claire? Aww. Here, have a candy. I put a magic spell on it that'll make you feel better. Another one? Another one. This isn't the first time. Thank you. I'm really happy. Yeah. Claire. You always make me feel better. Back then as well. I want you to be happy, and yet I'm always just troubling you. I don't think Claire finds it anything of a trouble. It's just looking out for other people in need. Noel? Hey, I was wondering, Claire. Yes? Say there were a person who hurt you terribly. What would you want to happen to that person? What would I want to happen? For instance, would you want them to suffer? Or would you want to forgive them? Or... let's see. It would depend. There might be things I wouldn't be willing to forgive. However, if they had their reasons, I'd want to understand them as well as I could. How strong of you. You really are. I wish I could be like you. And... Noel? It's not like I think a perspective like mine is necessarily the right one. From your perspective, it is the right one. So I don't think every single person should be like this, or think this way. I think everyone has a different way of looking at things that works for them. Personally, I'm bad at hating anyone or holding a grudge. So even if it's someone who hurt me, when I see them suffering, I imagine things. And it makes me really hurt inside. I think I can really understand that. Cyrus? I do think that both of you should think about yourselves a little more personally. You've returned. Cyrus? Cyrus? Noel, how are you feeling? You came to visit me? I'm glad. Well... Have you been drinking, Cyrus? Do you want a candy too, Cyrus? I put a spell on it to make you feel better. What do you mean I am perfect health? Eh? It's true. If you eat this, you'll feel really great. I'm worried about Noel, of course. But everyone seems a little down right now. Yeah, you and Luardo and Ash. So here, take it. I hope it'll make you feel a little better. Thanks. I've got lots of candies, so pick your favourites, everyone. I'll have the grape then. And Noelle? Those big googly eyes. I'm fine with any of them. Maybe I'll have one of the ones you don't usually eat, Claire. No need to hold back, Noelle. Pick whichever one you like. Well, maybe I'll have the pineapple. Yeah, for my mother, that'll be the last choice. I'm unsure how to say this. I feel like you two let your imaginations run wild too much about other people. Really? Those pout faces. Well, though I may have some selfish aspects of my own. Yes. I don't think kindness is a bad thing, though I can't show it like you do. And yet, when I see you two, I think you're thinking about others to the point of your own detriment, and it makes me feel a bit hazy. Cyrus? You're worried about us, aren't you? Cyrus? That's it, isn't it? Eh? No, wrong. It's not because I'm worried, I just said because it makes me feel hazy. What? Have you gotten the wrong idea? Aren't you being too self-conscious? Huh? Stop it with those reactions. How positive can you fools be? There's a definite yin and yang in here. If only we could laugh together like this forever. Right, I can't help but think about it. The loops before this have just taught me how it's impossible to save everyone. If only everyone could be happy. Everyone? Well, I suppose you would say that. But you know, everyone being happy may be important. But I think there are prominations to that. If you're worried about everything, you'll find there's no end to it. Yeah, you're right. Yes? Excuse me, is Miss Claire in there? Yes, I'm here. Ah, good, good. I just finished my bath, so I came to say you can go in next. That's all. Well then, excuse me. I've been called to the bath? Come to think of it, Ash and Millardo seemed down earlier too. I wonder if I should bring them to the two other candies as well. Ah, no, I would refrain from those two. Eh? Cyrus has been wary of those two. I wonder if that means he believes what I told him yesterday. Well then, I'll be off to the bath. Right, see you. Shouldn't you go with her until she gets there? I wonder if it's okay to leave Claire alone like that. Cyrus. She's such an easy target. She can get in some real danger sometimes. Ah, right, Noelle. About yesterday. What is it? I'll help out as much as I'm able. Cyrus! Well, you know, I've been thinking since then. And if what you're saying is true, and if by some chance Claire dies over this witch's heart thing, I felt it'd leave a bad taste. And with you in that condition, you don't seem very dependable. Besides, if anything happened to her, I'm sure Lady Dorothy would grieve. Yes, yes, it's because Lady Dorothy would grieve. That's why I'm helping you. Thank you. I'm really so happy. All told, Cyrus did save us at the end there. Right, Cyrus, I'm really sorry, but I think Claire should know what's going on soon enough. I want you to explain some things to her. Eh? Me? Not that I really mind, but... Sorry for putting you through the trouble. Thank you. Please, take care of her. And you get yourself better already. We still need your knowledge of this cyclical nature. I feel bad for relying on Cyrus. I was convinced I could trust him, but he was my only option, so... I wish I could do something myself, but I'd just be a burden like this. And besides, I could transform into that form at any time. I'm sure she'd be frightened if she saw it. I know she has been before. And I can't get out of here anyway. Everyone being happy may be important, but when Cyrus was saying it is much more realistic than what I've been thinking. I've repeated this over and over, right? Maybe my senses are becoming dull. Why can't I give up on my ideal? The demons have laughed at me so much about how foolish it is. Why can't I let it go? I keep clinging to my childish ideal. But so much as thinking about hurting or killing anyone makes me shiver. I want to think I'm different from that man. Just like you saved me that day. If there was something I could do too. Something I could do to change things. What should I do now? My body's feeling a lot better, and I think I'm at least able to walk. Ah. I need to thank Ash for dinner. Ash. Who exactly is he? No matter what, I can't see him as just a bad person. But I can't possibly forget that either. In a sense, there's not really a truly evil person out there. There's always going to be one aspect about a person who is nice. But there's also the other different things about them which are mysterious, enigmatic, horrifying. In that moment he was the same as your father. He was just so scary. I couldn't accept it. I couldn't understand it. Why was he so... Why was he so? So we are up and about, as it seems. Let's investigate the premises then. Or just visit Ash. Are you okay? That contract. You lose if you worry. You lose if you hesitate. I will return home. To the home where everyone is. Ugh. Sick. Settle down. Don't think any unnecessary thoughts. Become a heartless, unfeeling demon and realize your wish. I have to make my wish come true. Yes, come in. Noelle. Ash. Huh? Noelle, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I've gotten a lot better. Again. That's good then. I was worried. Yeah. Thanks for earlier. It really made me happy. Oh, don't mention it. Thank you, Ash. Truly, thank you. Thank you. Ash's best friend, I believe he is. Thank you very much, Matty. Ooh. That kind of flashback. Ash? What's the matter? It's nothing at all. What was that just now? Why did I remember that time? Looking down at this person now, I imagined my past self. Please stop it. I don't want to remember. Ooh. Ash? You look kind of exhausted. I've been drinking a little, so you see. You sure do like to drink, Ash. Eh? I don't believe I've had a drink around you, Noelle. Oh, right. That's right. I imagined him drinking often, but I wouldn't know that this time. Could you sit down there? Huh? Is that okay? Alright, I'll stick around. Incidentally, what are those? These are my materials and witches. I know. While you're here, would you like to peruse? Sure. I'll have a look. I'll take a look. I wonder if any of this would tell me something about Ash. I don't think he's likely to do that. Please let me know if you're mystified by or interested in anything. Okay, thanks. Huh? What? Is something the matter? This person is... Oh my, are you interested in that file? Here we are. The hero of the town. No, that's not correct. Ash, he is no hero. Hero? What? Nicholas, a hero? Oh, Levine, could it be? Don't tell me. May Nicholas was your... Yeah, my father. I see. Noelle, so you lost your father? I'm sorry for bringing back bad memories. I'm sure it was painful. Eh? No, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it. Or rather, the truth is, I'm not going to say that line. Just because my father may overhear me and think I'm talking about him. But that's completely not the case. Oh. I don't even want to admit I'm blood rage to a person like that. Noel? Sorry to talk like that suddenly. It probably doesn't feel good to hear me talk about like this about my own... Okay. Well, I know there are many different kinds of families, so... Yeah, that's understandable. One thing Ash is, he's a really understanding individual. Could you let me look at that file you have? Yes, here you go. Is this a newspaper clipping? Hero Nicholas. Him? A hero? Is there some error in the article? Here, and here, and here, for which Dorothy is called the culprit. My father did all of this, okay? He pinned all of his crimes on Dorothy. I see. This article is all nonsense. All of it. It's really his fault. Because of him, countless innocent people were killed. Honestly, whenever I remember that incident, I want to throw up with disgust. Torturing people like that. It's truly unforgivable. So that's what happened. It's all really their fault to blame. It's his fault. It's his fault. What does he think humans are? That cruelty can't be the doing of a human. If he just didn't exist. Because of him, these awful things. In other words, you say these incidences are all the fault of your father. That's right. It was really him behind everything. Calling Dorothy a heinous witch and him a hero is just beyond messed up. If he didn't exist, that's basically like tabloids and broadsheets that bend the truth. In today's society. If he didn't exist, no one would have had to be unhappy. If he didn't exist, I suppose that would be true. Sorry for going on about it. I'm sure you don't want to hear it, but I just can't forgive him. Well, I understand how you feel. However, while I'm not sure if I should say it, there's something I'm curious about. Huh? What? What are you curious about? Whether you could say it was all the fault of your father. Eh? Well, to be sure, Mayor Nicholas is the most evil here. However, the people obeyed him even so, and did as he said. Which is to say, I find myself thinking there's also an issue that lies with the citizens. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? Like you said, Noel, it would be better if such a person didn't exist. That I could understand. However, even though I think that, there will always be people like this. There are always people like Nicholas, in this case. But yeah, rather uncommon, quite a rare thing. It's like the Charizard Pokemon card from base set 1, you know. Rare. But people who look down on others and try to use them for their own purposes are not so rare. If you think about it, yeah, it's true. It's all too common for desires and ethics to be weighed against each other and desires to win out. And well, with thinking as breezy as that, I'm sure you'd be easily deceived as well. Ash. What's going on? Isn't he acting kind of strange? Noel, I think... when someone deceives another, the problem also lies with the deceived. But I would say that if they weren't deceived in the first place, then there would be no crime to be put at. Wouldn't you think? Mayor Nicholas. When I think about the witch's heart, I unavoidably remember that van. Him and the people he had dance for him, and that hellish execution. And finally, the hell that unfolded in Lady Dorothy's room. Lady Dorothy, father, mother. Why do I have to go through this? I always have everything taken from me. Greetings. Huh? Cyrus, why are you here? Claire, so you finally came out. Did you want something from me, maybe? Well... Are you okay? You look a little sick again. No, I'm alright. I just remembered something unpleasant. I came here to talk to you. First of all, would you come to my room? Okay, understood. This is also your chance, Claire, of telling him about your retained memories. When someone deceives another, the deceived is to blame? No, I'm not going as far as blame. I said the problem also lies with them. Noel. Humans... they don't always live obeying reason. In other words, people do not necessarily live properly as humans. That's not good. It's a bad thing. You shouldn't do it. Indeed, it's naturally a bad thing. It shouldn't be done. The majority of people think like you, Noel, that such a person shouldn't exist. However, they do exist. People who put themselves far above others. Psychologically. Well then, do you understand why the people were deceived by Nicholas? Because he was an eloquent speaker? True, but that's not a concrete example. First of all, that kind of evil person naturally doesn't go around saying, look, I'm an evil person. No, of course they wouldn't do that. Perhaps they acquire the skill to appear on the surface as someone normal. No, or else, perhaps they really do have human aspects. From the fact you exist, Noel, I can surmise he was married, for instance. Well, I don't know which one it was, but if someone was acting normal, wouldn't you think them a normal person? Yeah, because there's no symptoms otherwise to suspect that they're evil. Yeah. evil people pretend to be virtuous in order to get close to people. Not following reason. Acting like a normal person, like a good person to get closer. These things he's telling me. It's as if Ash is talking about himself. But why would Ash tell me this? And even if Mayor Nicholas were to do something evil, I believe he must have controlled information to make it appear that it was valid. There are many people who do not give much thought to politics, even if it's an objectively warped situation. Yeah, that's a very good way of putting it. If Nicholas could use political means to make those who obey him the majority, then whether right or wrong, it would gain an apparent validity, and the rules themselves would change. A bizarre situation, but the rules change, which is to say it becomes accepted. Yes, since everyone is doing it. Even if they're not sure of the reason for it, they go along with it. No matter what strange things happen, people are easily controlled by what the majority of people there agree with. I always like to think that there's another answer behind the majority. Even if they know it to be something evil, acting as a group can sometimes lessen the recognition of it being sinful. Well, that's what the value of justice is. It easily changes by the era and situation. That's why I believe Mayor Nicholas is not the only one to blame. The issue also lies with the deceived citizens, not deceased citizens, although the deceived ones probably are as well deceased, depending on which ones are deceived or something like that. Citizens who have stopped thinking, questioned nothing, and judged wrongly. Who stopped thinking? I understand. I get what you're trying to say, Ash. But the way Ash is putting it, it feels like he's blaming them for being tricked. That kind of scares me a little. Ash, I feel like there are times when I'm not so sure about that. Maybe not thinking about things is bad, like you said. But is it such a bad thing that you deserve to experience something so awful? Ash has, though. I just can't think that way. A lack of forethought can't possibly be a good reason to go through such terrible things. The dead can't come back. Ooh. What my father did only created sadness in the end. This game. I just want you to understand that too. You said something that would really irritate him. About the fact that the dead can't come back. That is Ash's wish. He wants to bring his family back. You might call it naive thinking, but I saw many people suffer due to him, so I don't want to blame them that badly. If I didn't think that way, I'd feel sorry for the people who suffered. I do get what you're saying, Ash. But I want to make sure you understand who suffered the most, Ben. I went a bit too far. You were there in person, Noel. You were there in person, Noel. And since I never experienced it myself, I analysed it indifferently as information. Sorry. Noel, the things you say, I feel like many of them are based in emotion. I feel certain that he's a good person. However, not everyone has such a kind point of view. The kind of person who slyly tries to deceive others for their own purposes. They consider all things mere tools to achieve their goals. And Mayor Nicholas is a prime example. Lamenting a tragedy won't accomplish anything in the end. Kindness alone, naive thoughts alone, can't do anything. They can't protect anything. They can't change anything. I disagree with both of those. You just have things taken from you. That hell will never ever leave my head. It happened because of me, who acted without thinking. Whatever the outcome may have been, it was all the effect of my actions' cause. There were people who said it wasn't my fault that incident happened. But while you could use reason to think about who was to blame and who wasn't, ultimately, that result was everything. What I was left with in the end was everything. People's lives aren't well put together like fairy tales or other fantasies. If you do good, you'll be rewarded. If you do bad, you receive punishment. It could also work both ways. Nothing so convenient as that ever happens. I simply don't believe in the theory that the world is at fair. Actions don't always get the proper result. There are disgustingly many examples of that happening throughout the world. What he did only created sadness in the end. I just want you to understand that too. If I didn't think that way, I'd feel sorry for the people who suffered. Feel sorry for them. Huh? The photo of everyone. It's gone. Somehow, I felt as if Ash and I had fundamentally different ways of thinking. You have to think. But maybe there are some parts of me that agree with Ash too. I was probably lacking in those. I tried to talk back to Ash, but it occurred to me that I surely just think that way because it's convenient to me. I'm always the one being deceived after all. But no matter what, I can only feel hatred for his actions. That hell will never ever leave my head. All that I didn't want to admit it. Okay. We're going to leave things off of here because that last set of scenes took much longer than I thought they were going to take. So, thank you all so much for watching, guys, and we'll pick this up in the next time. Well, for me, it's going to be in the next couple of minutes. But thank you all so much for watching, and see you all the next time of Unknown Paths Dorothy Secret Conclusion of Witch's Heart. Thank you very much for watching, and take care of yourselves.